Summer is here. Let's get ready. It says 60 pounds, but it's 200 years old. I think back then, now it's different. Probably this is 80 pounds. This been here at least for 50, 60 years. Is there any models on it? Yeah. What is this? Ivanko. Welcome back to the Kaboom Guy. As you can see, a beautiful weather. Luckily a mild wind, which helps us in this heat. It's already at its 80s. What are we today? It's April 9th? Yeah, right after Easter. Happy Easter to you guys, by the way. And you guys are probably gonna see this video after a week or two maybe. Today we are going to compare a 12 gauge. The one we have, it's a Remington 870 Tactical. Why am I always yelling? It has a door breacher or a muzzle brake, extended mag, rail on the top. Text 5+1 or 6+1, I'm not sure. The GoPro was rolling?
I think so.
And we have these Stevens or Savage arm. It says both on it. Steven model 311E Savage arms. It's a double barrel side by side 20 gauge. So we're comparing a 20 gauge, a 12 gauge, two 12 gauge. You want to see the rounds? We're only gonna go ahead and use slugs today. So size wise, hell of a difference. Look, is it focused?
Yeah.
You always say yeah, but
it is.
When I'm editing them.
This time it is.
Alright, so that's the size difference. They're both traveling at 1600, that's the velocity. And then, come close so they can see them themselves. That's our 12 gauge slug. So this is a little bit lighter than a 1 ounce, and the 12 gauge is 1 ounce. Before we continue the video, I want to tell you guys about today's sponsor, Aura. An amazing company with phenomenal reviews. Let me tell you a little bit about what they do. Most importantly, they offer personal information like banking, social security and stuff like that. Protection for your personal information. It could be your financials, it could be your social security, emails, password, phone numbers. Like, let's say the scam calls that you're getting, those scam emails that you're getting, that means you already have your information out there. They get it from the apps that you sign into, they get it from the websites that you go into, and then they sell those information to someone else, which they can use to sell you stuff, or they can use that to just scam your identity somehow. So these guys offer a protection for that. And then once you sign up with them, they go out there, they search the entire internet and dark web. They find out if your information is already being used or it's out there available for those scammers. They block them right away. They contact you and let you know. Identity theft is one of the worst things that can happen to you. For a fact, that happened to my dad about 3 years ago. It took us a hell of a year to be able to get that fixed. So you don't want to go through that. They also offer password protection. They offer VPNs. They offer what do you call it? Those computer antiviruses for your laptop, for your computer. They also offer score monitoring, your credit score monitoring, your financial monitoring. They do it all. The good thing about it, this link right here, if you use that link, you're gonna get 2 weeks of free trial. You like it? Beautiful. You don't? You can stop it at any time, no hard feeling. They also have the fastest alert system. If anyone uses your identity or information, you get alert immediately. And they have a pretty simple app to use. It's pretty basic. You go in there and you see them all. Before you click continue the video, my video. As always, we're gonna shoot 3 different targets. And we hope that we get the best results out of them. Our first one is a 16 gauge steel. Pretty tough. We have 5 of them here, and I don't even think it's gonna go through one, because if you've seen that video, you'll know what I mean. So let me tell you a little bit about them. The only thing between common pistol rounds that goes through it, it's the 9mm. The 40 and 45 didn't even go through one, so that's why I'm saying maybe slug will stop. It might go through one, we'll see. Alright, so we're gonna start with this beautiful 20 gauge. The way that it works, when you load them up, you close it.
Let me show it on this side.
It automatically goes on safety, and that's our safety right there. So every time you break it, put it back, it's on safety. You have to unsafe it. And then I think the first trigger goes for the barrel on the right, and the second goes for the barrel on the left side. Now we're loaded. Eyes and ears.
Ready?
Mine is in. Safety off. Is GoPro rolling? Yeah, I think it is. Shoot. Fire it all. Woo, woo, that was a good kick. You are clear? Dude, went through something. What happened? Yeah, went through the first one. Second
And the
one.
second one.
And you hit the third one. Man! Damn! I did not accept that at all. I'm gonna put this video in a way that you see that video first, then you see this one. I did not think this is gonna happen. So went through first, second, hit our third, and then stopped. Do you see a slug here? Has to be somewhere to steal. I don't think we need this one. We're just gonna put this one here, like that, and I hope I shoot it with the 12 gauge right here. Let's put this one here so it's kind of fair. There we go. This is better. Man, that was surprising. That was really surprising. That was our 20 gauge. I think, it doesn't matter what I think, whatever I say is correct. So I think it's gonna do the same or less, the 12 gauge, even though it's heavier. We're gonna use a 1 ounce slug. Eyes and ears.
Ready?
Let's not shoot the same hole, you know what I mean? It's time for the 12 gauge to say kaboom, kaboom, and... Oh man, I love 12 gauge. Let's go see what happened. That smell. Oh. Got one right here. We have 4 of them, right?
Yep.
So there is no hole in 2 of them.
And there is 2 big holes.
Oh man. So went through our first one. Should be the one. Went through our second one. Hit our third one. And this is what happened. Same thing that
Same
20.
thing.
Yeah, same thing the 20 gauge did. But look, he even hit this one too.
Oh.
Like that. So that could have what caused it to stop. No, I don't think it would go through anyways. So yeah, on the 16 gauge still, the 20 gauge and the 12 gauge, they pretty much do the same. Let me go, stop a second. Here's the difference. So that's the last one that stopped the 20 gauge. This is the last one that stopped the 12 gauge. Pretty much.
Put it sideways.
Just because this is middle, it looks a little bit different. This is to the side, it got jammed like that. Let's move on to our next target. Our next target. These are basically like kind of a fence that I bought these years ago to cover one of my walls. And Bobo, you probably seen it in my videos, my dog. He broke them to pieces. And recently I had to remove all these and then put a block wall in there so this giant dude can't break them. So I'm like, what better thing to shoot? These are not wood. These are made to look like a wood, but they're some kind of a plastic or polymer. I don't know what they are exactly. But they're tough. They're easily breakable, but they're tough. Easily, not that easy that I can break them. Let's go ahead and show them to see what they do. We have a dozen of them, 12 of them lined up. What do you think? I think it's gonna go at least through 6. From what I saw it did to a steel. What do you think it's gonna do to these guys? Again, we're gonna go ahead and shoot the 20 gauge first. And let's take a slug out. Oh man, let's line them up so it goes straight, if you know what I mean. You ready?
Ready?
Eyes and ears. Which one was the safety? I think it's off. Kaboom, 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 right in the middle. What do you think? I see a lot of holes.
12.
So, that's one right there. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5.
No more.
And then this one used to be like that, or like this. Where are the pieces at? What happened here? We had, okay, let's count the ones that they survived. So we have 12 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 survived. Oh, there's one right here. Oh no, it's not. I'm blind. Is there any other?
There's
Oh,
one
there's
here,
one
but
right here. So 6. 6 of them survived.
I don't think so.
Oh, one of them broke from. Okay, here you go. That's exactly what happened. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we have 12.
7. I think the one that you took from here was the one that we didn't put it on.
Are you sure?
Not sure, but
Yeah, that's what we're gonna go based on. So we went through 5, clean hole. I can tell this actually made a hole here too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and broke the 7th. So made it through 6, broke the 7th, and let's shoot it with
look
the.
what I see.
Oh, slug! Ha! That's awesome. It's not hot, but look, it's heavy. Is this from here? Yeah, I see particles of wood on it. I thought it might have been from the other target that we shot, but no. I see the wood on it. This is amazing. I actually can make a ring from here. Let's move to the 12 gauge, see what the 12 gauge does. It is time for our 12 gauge 1 ounce slug, and I think it's gonna do the same thing. It might break the 8 as well. Well, let's find out. Time for some kabooms. GoPro is rolling. Kaboom, kaboom, and kaboom. Is that a beautiful shot or what?
Let's see.
What do we have here? Oh man, that was almost center shot. Yeah, it is a center shot. What else do you want? So that's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 12, right?
Yep.
So no, hit didn't do anything. Look. That should be here.
Should be.
You should find the slug right here. So hit on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hit the 8 but did not do anything. That would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. The slug should be somewhere around here. And I want that slug. Where are you? Where are you? Where
Right
are you,
here.
my friend? What? You found? Oh! Oh! It's gonna be hot.
That's warm, yeah.
So you can see the size difference. Look.
Where's the other one? You have it?
Let
For
me
the
bring
size
that up.
difference.
Look. The size difference. That was our 20 gauge and this is our 12 gauge. And we broke 8 of them? 7 of them.
7 of them.
So technically the same thing. He hit the 8 and stopped. The other one, it just hit the 7th and broke the 7th. So you've traveled a bit more. Just a tiny bit more. But look, it was so weak that I couldn't do anything to this guy. Let's move to our third target. time for our third and last target, as always. Candle. Thanks to my friend Erin. Last time that we were here, this guy was on this melting these candles down for about like 2 hours straight. So we shoot these candles every time. It's a wax, and then when it gets destroyed, we melt them back down, and then we'll create stuff like this. We're artists. We create arts. We have 4 of them, and I don't think it's gonna go through all 4. I'm hoping not. Let's find out. Hopefully they don't get destroyed too much, so we can shoot them with the 12 gauge as well.
That's our hope.
It's just the hope. You ready?
Ready.
Eyes and ears. Time for the 12 gauge to say kaboom, kaboom, and I told you it's just the hope. I think we're not gonna have any comparison on this target. Well, actually, yeah, there's 2 left. That was the first and second one that got bamboozled. What happened here? So the first one got bamboozled. Sorry, Erin. That was too much work for you. Look at all this stuff that it's coming out. It's part of the lid, probably. So it did hit our third one, but had no power to do any real damage. And the slug again has to be here. The slug has to be here. Is this the one, or this is the one?
That's the one.
Yeah, I should shoot it here. Is that gonna be fair enough? I don't have
You want to put the
the first one.
yeah.
Yeah, but if it skips off and we're not gonna find, let's do something. We're gonna do like that. We're gonna put this fresh one in the front, and then this one right here, and then this right behind it. So if it passes through and creates some bamboozle, we'll find out. Something like that. I don't know. Alright, it is time for our 12 gauge slug. I don't think it's gonna be a much of a difference. Did I hit the GoPro? I think I did. Let's make sure, because the only thing that will be nice on this target, I think it's the GoPro. Eyes and ears! Kaboom! Kaboom!
Bamboozle.
Yeah, let's see what happened there. Who's gonna collect all these candles again? Erin, you're gonna have to come back. First one got bamboozled. That's our second one. Look at this giant hole, dude. If you know what I mean.
That's the third
that
one.
was there before. It was there before. So it broke the first one into pieces. Is that the 20? No, that's part of it. Yep, it's hot. That's part of it. Destroy the first one. Hit the second one. Look at that giant hole. Jesus. I think this was what 20 did. This was what the first one that we shot up with 20. And I put these behind it, but it just basically pretty much cracked them to pieces again. I don't see a solid hole. I see a wad. That's the wad. And I don't see any leads, any more leads, if I be correct. Stacy, can you tell him exactly what happened? Or you were looking at the other way? You shouldn't have looked this way. Dave is looking nowhere, and I have no idea what happened to his head, dude. He's pretty much scared. Look at the coloring on his head. It's completely different. He has a couple of shrapnels on him, a couple of
I think he's alive.
Okay. You're good. You're good. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you